This will show how to regenerate mana when building around Intellect and Crit stats. The goal is to have the biggest possible mana pool you can get, and then use abilities that return a percentage of your mana pool. With proper raid buffs and Flask, I have just over 30,000 mana and 37% Holy Crit, more with a Boomkin of course. I'll drop Fort and use a Renew to proc Greatness. There's the Greatness Phoenix graphic. As you can see, my mana jump up to over 36,000. And that is the icon of the Greatness buff. Those are the stats given with just the 15-second Greatness effect. Here's an example during XT Heroic. I am main tank healing. I am also missing kings on this fight, so my mana is less than normal. My mana pool is getting a little low. I'm down 20k, but I still have plenty of time to plan. We come out of Heart Phase, so it's a little tricky now because of tank damage. There's the Greatness proc. You want to use Shadow Fiend as soon as possible to maximize the duration. Pop Shadow Fiend, top off tank, shield and renew to cover you for the next 8 seconds. Once ready, pop Hymn of Hope. Now just sit back and let that mana flow in, and you got a full mana pool again. Here's a second example on Council with me off tank healing. This is a little harder because no one will be there to cover me while I regen. I'm down about 24,000 mana at this point, and I'm watching for the Greatness buff. And there it is. Use your Shadow Fiend, top off my target, shield and renew, pop Hymn of Hope, and regen tons of mana, but be ready to interrupt if the tank needs it. And there you go, a full mana pool again. Here's the sequences in real time so you get a sense of the speed.
Back to normal. Keep on adding.
Mages, you need to freeze the bomb in place. Nova it, please. Get away from it, guys.
Little guys on the right.
Coming rune, Jerry.
Rune.
On to X.
Stay out of the green. Spread out, guys.
Italian or minion?
Drawing back.
Here's another trick that deals with the new version of Rapture. When your shield is consumed, you will return 2.5% of your total mana, but this effect is limited to only happen every 12 seconds, so you can't spam it under normal circumstances. However, if you have multiple shields that get used all at the same time, they all share the same cooldown, and thus will all return mana. So the goal is to make 2.5% of your mana bigger than the cost of Power Word Shield, which as of 3.1 is 666 mana with applicable talents. So you need more than 26.6 thousand mana to make a profit. But here we'll try to shield several people that we forecast will not take any damage before the raid AoE hits, because we don't want to trigger the cooldown beforehand. So just watch the cooldown timer on DBM, throw some shields up, AoE damage, and I'm refunded more mana than it cost, plus I kept the raid from taking damage. I hope that helps all you disc priests out there learn how to maximize your regen abilities. I'm currently picking up jewel crafting, and hopefully with some more Uldar epics I'll hit 35,000 mana raid buffed.